Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Friday here with the Pig Dogs Morning Show. We're back, man. We're out of the All-Star break, and we got some games to talk about today. We got 15 of them things from Major League Baseball, and I got two great guys to help walk through it with, man. I got Costi, and I got Jeremy here with me, man. Money-making Friday. Let's do it. Costi, what's happening? How you doing?
Just excited to be back. I know there's a couple-day break there. You guys went an hour and a half yesterday talking about football, which was impressive. Got to give you guys a lot of credit. Kept it alive. It was I thought it was going to be a short show, and you guys kept it going. But listen, after the All-Star break, don't sleep on baseball. People want to get to football so fast. I think the second half of the season, when there's a lot of data mining from the first half, can be very beneficial. So a lot of opportunities on the board. Excited to break it down with you guys.
Let's do it. Jeremy, good morning.
What's up, man? Yeah, things are good. I not realizing too, like the WNBA was going to be on those off days for baseball at first. I wasn't even thinking about it because doing sports talk radio for so long, it's like the Monday before, the Wednesday after the All-Star game, no professional sports. And this week, the only day we had was yesterday. But I had a really good week with the WNBA. I swept the board on Wednesday to kind of lead into this. And I agree with what Costi said. I know a lot of people focus on football and it's exciting and it's fun. There's still plenty of money to be made on baseball and other sports for that matter. So just looking to get back in the action with baseball. I think we have a good slate today.
Yes, sir. I think we have a good slate today too. I'm a little nervous about it.
About roof or about the board?
About
that comment. So I mean,
I just thought the comment was funny. I'm a little worried about the board today because I'm a data momentum style better, and a lot of the momentum and things I don't just know necessarily how teams are going to come out of the All-Star break. So there's a lot of games I like today, but I'm kind of having to tell myself, yeah, it may not be the best day to go balls to the wall. We'll talk about it. And we'll see if the guys like it and if they talk me on to them and I end up having a huge card today. But see how it plays out. Yeah, man. But the franchise player, it was his birthday yesterday. He called out today with the meat sweats.
Definitely the meat sweats.
What was the drinks? Was it over 4.5 and he covered that over? Or I don't know how much Chris normally drinks, but
it might have been Destiny or Desiree or I don't know.
Destiny might still be there.
He might still.
Welcome to the stage.
Welcome to the stage.
Speaking of welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage to the franchise.
Oh.
Say hi to
Destiny. The cold from your eyes.
Oh, stop! Too loud.
What was the over under, Chris?
Oh, I don't know, but I hit the over.
Yeah,
hit the over in the first quarter.
Oh, I hit the over in the pregame.
Are you feeling okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir, man. How you doing today, Roof?
I'm doing all right. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I missed you guys. Yeah, I'm happy baseball's back. No, I trust. I'm not. Somebody said I look fried. I am not fried. I'm good. It was one of those nights where I just remember getting home. I mean, what?
You need to borrow the Cartiers? I ain't brought them out in a minute. I can send them to
you. I might. We'll see. I mean, the Cartiers worked pretty well when you wore them last year. So
I know. That's why I ain't bring them back. They gotta keep their aura. So
yeah, they're like break glass in case of emergency.
Exactly.
Yeah. You were on a little too much for a minute. You were really on it for a minute.
I know. We was feeling it.
Yeah.
Give Jeremy the backstory to these.
He'll learn the lore when.
Yeah, I was gonna say the lore will come out
when the time.
He wears the Cartier glasses when he means business. When the board is locked up, He wears them on the show.
Is that like? Is it like over the top when Stallone turns the hat around? That means he's ready to roll. Like he's putting on those glasses.
Yeah,
and he's locked in.
Locked in.
So
regular Lincoln Hawk.
I look really weird with it.
If you need them, Chris, I can send them to you. I can send them to you, man.
I don't think they'll get here fast enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I need to just have like a knockoff pair on standby. Like I need to have the Chartiers. Like
that sounds a little close to what? The Chartiers.
Yeah, that's never mind.
That's college basketball.
Yeah.
Look, he can't even look. You can attack him all day. He's got no comebacks today.
Because this is why we can't have nice things, because that was the point. Costa just buried it on me.
What are we drinking there? A little Diet Coke?
I think so.
You just find it this morning?
Yeah, it was just here, so.
Like the dude in Scary Movie too. What is it? I don't know what it is, but I like it. I don't know what this is. I'll drink it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Jeremy, that's me on Tuesday. Okay, I don't care. That's not a special day. That's not my birthday. It was just like I call this any day ending in Y. But
Jay's gonna disappear again if this keeps going.
No, it's not. It's not.
Don't do it. No. You have to say it.
Now he's back.
I'm kidding. Money making Friday, y'all. Money making Friday. I'm glad I had some games back. Yesterday was one of those days where I caught myself phantom checking ESPN. Like there's nothing to check. I don't know why you keep opening that app, looking at scores and stuff. I thought it was hilarious. Just a habit that I now just do.
I did the exact same thing.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's the score that? Wait. Oh no, there's nothing here.
Man,
what do you mean you're not interested in the Open Championship?
Nah.
It got so bad that like we were betting on like who the message was from whenever somebody's phone went off. Like I got plus 200. It's the girlfriend.
Start betting on the color of the car to come down the street next.
Man, I started fake checking summer league scores yesterday.
I was gonna say something, but then Jay would have left the screen, so I didn't want to.
There's stuff to bet. You just got to go a little international. There's stuff to bet.
There was some stuff to bet yesterday, but
there was a standalone CFL game.
The Argonauts and the
Argonauts catching 10.
Who was it? Argonauts. It was the Argonauts versus the. Damn, what is it?
Montreal.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Astronaut? Is it It's something like that, ain't it?
Begins with an A.
Anyways, the reason I know this, Alouette. That's what it is.
Alouette. Chris, what is going on, man? You should be helping us with your Canadian flavor.
No, I'm just because I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. I'm just trying to sit in the background and just be like, okay, well, I'll just let you have this one. Try to figure it out on your own.
So the reason I know this is because y'all know I don't CFL. Romanelli, every time there's a CFL game, texts me. He texted me yesterday. I know you got a lock for me. Alouettes versus the Argonauts. I said, what the hell is an Alouette and what is an Argonaut? I had to Google what they are, and I still don't know after Googling it. So, yeah, Canada, y'all need to do better with your team names. Apparently, an Alouette is what, like a sea creature? And the Argonaut is, I don't know.
It's like
I feel like the more you talk about it, the worse it gets.
Exactly.
That's but you basically just summarized the CFL.
Exactly. But hey, let's talk about some American sports, man. And the first one on the board today Doesn't get more American than that. Cubs versus Red Sox. It literally doesn't. We got Lucas Giolito battling it out with Colin Ray. Here in this first one, Cubs home favorites. We got the Pirates, Bailey Falter versus Jonathan Cannon in the Chicago White Sox. We got one of my favorite pitchers in the whole wide world. His name is Jesus Knock Knock Luzardo. He's on the mound versus the Anaheim Angels. I don't see anybody listed for the Angels right now. Could be Soriano. Don't know.
That's what I read earlier, but they didn't confirm it.
Right, same. And we'll do Nationals Padres here as well. We got Dylan Cease versus Michael Soroka. Franchise 4-game slot start today, man. We're back. We're back at it. How we feeling?
God, I missed this. I'm gonna go with the under in Pirates, White Sox. I just think for me, it just boils down. Yeah, this isn't a great pitching matchup, Falter versus Cannon, but you have two offenses that have just been wildly inconsistent. Two offenses that just don't trust to drum up anything consistent. To me, this just feels like a 1st to 3 wins kind of game, not because of great starting pitching, just because you have two offenses that just can't hit, and can't produce runs. So give me the under 9, hitting that one. And give me the Phillies. Give me Knock Knock.
Who's there?
Jesus.
Jesus who?
I think Jesus Luzardo was going to kick the crap out of the Angels.
Thank you. Good job.
Am I back on him long term? Hell no.
Fair.
But for me, he kind of earned the bounce back. The thing about the Angels for me is you look at their numbers in the month of July against left-handed pitching, they have a strikeout rate around 29%. And that's Luzardo's game, is just racking up the strikeouts. So as much as the Angels have been able to produce some value, still are a team that's hanging around 500. I still just think that the Phillies get back to business at home here. I'm trying to find the exact 29.7% strikeout rate. So I'll take the Phillies on the run line in that one.
Fair enough. From the franchise here in the first slot. Costi Durant. Now on the move to Houston. How you feeling?
Yeah. Trade's been okay. Found a house in Houston, so hopefully we're going to stay here for a couple of years. Try to win a title. Try not to get hurt. But I am good. I'm on the Cubs here. I know it's, the Boston came off a 10-game winning streak, but the worst thing that could happen to a team that's extremely hot is that break. All the momentum's gone. Both these pitchers have been phenomenal, Rhea and Giolito. Rhea's had a really good 5-game stretch here as well as Giolito. But the Cubs have been dominant at home. The wind is blowing in. That's why the total is so low. I think it's going to be a relatively, low-scoring game. I'm seeing like a Cubs 3-1 win. So I don't mind laying 132 at home, break up the Boston win streak here. And it's really in this first slot. That's the only game I really like. So Cubs for me.
Fair. Jeremy.
So, obviously the weatherman's here. The wind is blowing in at Wrigley. It's a huge bump to the pitchers. If Colin Ray's getting his ground balls, could be a really long day. The Red Sox still strike out a ton too, so that could be a bump. I actually like the way Lucas Giolito's been pitching, so I do think it's a solid play looking at the under. Going to Philadelphia, I don't have a play on this game, but I think if you're looking at it, Chris laid it out perfectly with this matchup because the Angels strike out more than anyone in baseball. July just showed you how bad they are against left-handed pitching. I think Jesus Luzardo's strikeout prop is 6.5 today, which I don't know if we're usually seeing him get up that high. I think he's more one of those 5.5 to 6.5 guys in that range. But the algorithm loves him. With Pitt, I think it's an interesting overplay. It's sneaky good weather for hitters. And then the other thing that gets into this, I know Falter's been pitching well this year. I think you look a little deeper in the numbers, and he's been a little lucky. But on the flip side, I have no issues with going after Jonathan Cannon. I think O'Neal Cruz over 1.5 bases at plus money is a great play today. That's kind of where I stand. I don't really have much on the Nats. I kind of talked about this on my podcast this morning. Looks like a decent underplay. Cease has been great. I think if you look at his numbers too, there's been some spots where he got blown up. I think 2 games, and that's really kind of altered that ERA. And Soroka's a guy I've been talking about. He's been really good, not putting guys on base up until recently. So I think the under looks interesting.
Fair enough. Huh. I'm going to stick with the Red Sox here. This is one of those games where it's like, it's kind of what I was talking about earlier, where it's like, I like the matchup for the Red Sox today. I am a little worried about the break cooling them down a little bit, but the way their offense was playing pre-All-Star break looked like one of the best offenses in baseball, which is really weird to say because of how terrible they had been for most of the season, or especially after trading Devers. Giolito's pitched just fine here, wind blowing in. I think this is going to be a lower scoring game, and I think the Red Sox have a legitimate chance to get the more timely hits, and this is a solid plus money price that I kind of want to attack. So it would only be Red Sox for me here in this first game of the day. I don't have any real thoughts on Pirates, White Sox, Phillies, Angels. It would be Phillies for me here on the run line. It's a negative run line, meaning we're laying runs and odds. So not necessarily jumping off the page for me, but I would still bet it here. I think the Phillies are a team that's going to kind of continue to be who they are second half of the season. I'm selling all. If you have any stock in the Angels, sell it right now. This team is going to collapse. This team, they had one of their best first halves of a season they've had in recent memory. But I still think ultimately this season is going to end up how they most end up. They're going to be near the bottom of this division, and they're going to be a fade a lot of the second half of the season. That's my thoughts. If you think otherwise, I know a lot of people made a good amount of money with the Angels the first half. I think it's time to sell. Give me Philadelphia today. And this is a tough game. I'm not as high on Dylan Cease as a lot of people are. I love playing the Nationals at plus money at home. I actually could see Dylan Cease probably getting blown up here, like torched. I don't know, man. The Nationals home dog. This is where they're really dangerous. This is the reason why this has been one of the most profitable bets over the last couple seasons. Nationals home dog. And Dylan Cease, he's just untrustworthy. Yeah, he could pitch a gem, but he could also come in here and get torched. So it would be Soroka and the Nationals in a spot like this for me. We'll see how it plays out. That's how I think this first slot plays out today, though. Ladies and gentlemen, we keep it rolling. We got Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays. They got Chris Bassett on the bump on the other side. His old man Morton. Does he finally get a win? Or does his struggles continue? We discuss in a minute. We got Nick Lodolo versus, is that money, Mania? Okay. I let me fuck on the bump today. Sean, Money, Mania. Come on, man. Quit playing with that, man. In the next game, we got one of my other guys. That's what I'm saying. A lot of my guys that I like backing on the mound today, but we're coming out of the break, and I don't know how heavy I want to go, man. We got J.P. Sears on the mound for the Cleveland, for the Homeless Athletics versus the Cleveland Guardians. And we have, how many was that? 1, 2, 3. And we have the Royals battling it out with the Marlins. Seth Lugo versus Sandy. Sandy. Was the break good for Sandy? Did he figure some shit out, or is he still going to be trash?
Trash.
Trash.
That's just my opinion, but not touching that game. I'm on Cleveland here. Home team. Right now, Sassoni's the pitcher. I'm fading JP Sears. Sears is closed today. They might be out of business again. They came back. I think they tried to make a resurgence, but Sears is closed down. So if you're looking for a dryer and a washer, you might have to go to Best Buy. No more Sears. He's been inconsistent. And the fact is, Cleveland's the better team at home. They came off the stretch with a sweep of 2 series wins. They swept Houston. Then they went to the White Sox, not saying much, but still 3 out of 4 on the road. Prior to that, they had Detroit, and 2 of the 3 games that they lost all 3, but 2 of the 3 were 1-run games against one of the better teams in the AL. I just like the home teams coming off the break. I've done that year after year. You always get a little bit of that extra, pep in your step coming back after the break. Both of these teams didn't really have a lot of all-stars, so they're both well rested. So taking Cleveland there. And then I'm on the Mets. The Mets have done really well against lefties at home. About 2 runs better at home versus lefties than on the road. Money Manaea on the mound. I know Lodolo's been really solid, but I still trust the Mets. They've had a little rough stretch here, but still 33-14 at home. And Cincinnati is still very inconsistent on the road. So give me the Mets at home laying the 142.
Jeremy, how are you feeling?
Yeah, not much for me in this block. With this game that Kasi was just talking about with the Reds, I like Nick Lodolo under 5.5 strikeouts today. That was something that, just looking at the numbers, I saw somebody wrote it's David Wright weekend was the New York Mets, so we'll see if the fans are out there. But they've been an interesting team, and such drastic splits home and road. But I do think it's a good spot for them being at home and maybe getting to Nick Lodolo a little bit there. The only other thing in this block that stood out to me that I kind of like, and it's more of a lean than anything, is the over in that Cleveland game. I really like Jose Ramirez today, over 1.5 bases. I think he's in a good spot, even hitting from the right side here. But this game, decent hitting weather. I also think that this is going to be one of those sneaky spots where we see some runs in this bout. So I lean towards the over. The other 2 games, I really don't have anything for you.
Fair. This A's game, I'll stay here. It's one of those games that falls into one of those slots where it's like right out of the break, I don't know who these 2 teams are going to be. I like playing the A's on the road. I like playing the A's with JP on the mound. The A's have won JP's last 3 starts. 2 of his last 3 have been arguably 2 of his best 3 of his fucking career. That last one, he wasn't just terrible against the Braves, and they did end up winning that game. And the Guardians are not an offense I just outright fear. I think the A's are 10 times the offense that the Guardians are. So I'm trying to talk myself onto the A's. If I'm playing it, it's the A's. You feel me? The Guardians are not in that cold streak like they were in. And I understand why they're favored here in this game. This is probably one where I'm just going to try to implement some discipline and leave it alone. But I really, really, really want to bet the homeless with JP on the mound today. What I am doing, though, is betting Money Manaea against the Cincinnati Reds, man. We get Money Manaea at home on a Friday night. The OMG Mets at home at the crib on a Friday night. The Money Mets at home at the crib on a Friday night, man. Y'all know we've been betting the Mets at home all season. Like the guy said, the home road splits between this team have been crazy. I've been yapping about it for a majority of the season. We fade them on the road when the spots look really good. And at home, unless we have clear, concise reason to go the other way, we rocking with them. And I'm rocking with them today. I kind of think Lodolo gets touched up today. I kind of like a Soto home run today. I think the break was good for him. I think he's going to have a monster second half of the season that's kind of going to propel the Mets to being something. Last year, the story was, oh, wow, look at the Mets, good story. I think this season they're going to have real expectations, and we're going to see if they crumble or if, they rise to the cream of the crop. But I'm rocking with them. I'm rocking with the Mets today. Run line or money line. How many games has old man Verlander started this season? I know his official record is 0-7. So we 7-0 already that way. We already. I have literally faded Verlander every single game he's been on the mound this year. Every single one. Every single game. And now we got the hype train. All aboard. Come on, man. Y'all know what time it is. I know that we didn't close out the break nearly as hot as we were going into it. But come on, man. It's the Jays today. It's the Jays today. I don't trust Verlander. He should have hung it up, man. He should have hung it up. And I know Morton turned it around. I don't think Verlander has that in him. We'll see. We'll see. But it would only be Bassett and the Jays for me at home, minus 155. It's probably really fucking square. I ain't gonna lie to you. Really square. I don't care. Let's go. Blue Jays. All aboard the hype train. And Marlins, Royals. I can talk myself into betting the Marlins at home here. I can. I don't fear the Royals offense whatsoever. I don't fear this offense whatsoever. We've heard Chris come on here every day and tell us how terrible this Royals offense is, how many times they've scored 3 runs or less. Sandy has not been great. But if there was a spot where he could look great, it's coming off a good little break, time to get his mind right, pitching against a Royals offense that hasn't been explosive. I could talk myself on the betting plus money today with the Marlins. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm doing it. I'm probably going to leave this game alone. It's not enough plus money to, really just make me in love with it, especially with Sandy's current form. But it's telling y'all my thoughts on how I see the game. Royals as a road favorite. I'm cool. Give me the Marlins. Chris?
Are we confirmed that it's Sean Manaea going today?
That's what I see.
Cool. Reds money line. I don't think Nick Lodol's going to have that bad of a start. We've forgotten that the Mets can't hit left-handed pitching. Last 5 games entering the break, they're hitting 172.
You're gonna look at a 5-game sample size as they can't hit left-handed pitching.
It's a lot better than a sample size where you go through peaks and valleys through a 97-game sample. So, cool. What did they do from April 24th to May 6th? And then when you can find it, tell me the relevancy, because if they were strong at that point in the season, great. The fact of the matter is the teams can start 20-10. What the Pirates do it like last season? They started like 20-8 and then finished like 66-96 or something like that. So yeah, Manaea's been great at home. The fact of the matter is still his first real start. He had 1 appearance before the All-Star break, and I'll admit he looked good. 7 strikeouts through 3 1/3 innings of relief. But again, we talked. It's against the Royals. But I think the value here is on the Cincinnati Reds. Lodolo's got a 2.5.
Really, what you want to do is fade Money Manaea at home on a Friday in Citi Field. Like, is this what you want to do? Like, look at Manaea's record at home last year. Look at his record overall last year. Look at how profitable. Look how much money we made with Manaea last year. Look at the Mets record at home this year. All of that aligned on a Friday, fresh off the break. Stadium finna be jumping. And you want to fade that? That's what you want to do for Nick Lodolo and the Reds? Come on, man. Come on.
25 hours a day, 8 days a week. Any day ending in Y.
He's got a personal vendetta against Manaea.
It's not about
man.
No, I'm bringing clear vision to the show. I'm not laying minus 160 with the Mets here.
It's just
not happening. When the Reds have been hitting 265 against lefties going into the break in the last 10, good enough for me. So I'll take the Reds here. What else do we have? Oh yeah, another team that can't hit their way out of a wet paper bag against left-handed pitching, Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians might be the worst team in baseball this entire season, whether it's a 5-game sample size, 10-game sample size, 69-game sample size. Against left-handed pitching. I think this is a great spot for JP Sears. He pitches better away from that hitter-friendly ballpark in Sacramento. The Guardians, yeah, they went into the break hot. They won 6 of their last 7. Also, it's another spot where you guys said it. You know, for some teams, the break kills the momentum. So I'm just going to go with what I know here, and that's the Guardians really, really struggle against left-handed pitching. So I'll take the A's here. Slate Ciccone pitched well against the A's when he faced him a couple weeks ago, but I'll still take a shot on the A's here. I think they bounce back. And Royals.
JP pitched against the Guardians not too long ago too. It wasn't great. It was 5.
No, it wasn't. But that, again, that was in Sacramento.
Right. I was just mentioning it for the record.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying it was in Sacramento. So for me, the key to it is also that he's on the road here.
Fair. I'm with you.
Royals Marlins. Man, yeah, this Royals offense is trash. But Sandy,
I know. You see, I didn't come to bat for him today. Really, this is really. Yeah, I think I don't ran out of ammunition.
He's this man is Sandy. I don't know what the hell's going on. This guy's out here auditioning for Sesame Street.
Might be. He might get DFA. He keep playing.
I'm waiting for Jay to notice.
Oh, he got a new one. Okay. A new trash. Okay.
Yeah. So, until Sandy shows me that he's the pitcher that we know him to be more often than not, there's some pitchers that just have a down year. Maybe this is that for Sandy. I think the Royals are favored on the road for a reason. So, give me KC here.
Fair enough. Costa, you started this one, right?
I did.
He did. So we keep it rolling, ladies and gentlemen. I love this slide. It's probably my favorite slide of the day. I love this slide, man. But we keep it rolling. We got the Yankees. Ooh, yeah, the Yankees. They're on the road facing the Braves. It's a good little series we got here. Spencer Strider's on the mound for the Braves. I don't see anybody currently for the Yankees. Do y'all see somebody?
I
did earlier.
Read.
French fries?
I heard it was. I don't know if it is. Is it just me that's getting pissed off just with how they handle the first game out of the All-Star break?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like you have 4 days.
You have 4 days.
Where they try the deception game.
Right.
Ooh. And what do? You throw out Kyle Freeland if you're Colorado.
But yeah, I just looked again. I don't see anybody currently. I don't see it. So undecided for the Yankees currently. We got the Orioles. They're battling it out with the Rays. Taj Bradley versus old man Morton and Verlander on the same day. Interesting. We have the Tigers and the Rangers. Patrick Corbin versus Reese Olson. And we have the Rockies. Colorado Rockies battling it out with the Twins. Chris Paddock versus Kyle Freeland. Jeremy.
Yeah, let's keep it with this one because, I was doing some research this morning looking at Kyle Freeland's pitch mix, and you may say you don't have to waste time doing that. He's not very good, but he throws a 4-seam fastball more than any other pitch, and there's a couple guys in this Twins lineup that just absolutely eat 4-seam fastballs. And one of them was Ryan Jeffers. Buxton looks amazing today. I typically say I don't bet Coors Field, but it's also good hitting weather. It looks like a really good overplay right out of the gate. So I kind of like that. Yankees and Braves, I don't have a feel for. Same thing you were talking about. It's looks like a good hitting situation, but are we going to get the best pitchers that each team has? So does it even matter? The Orioles and Rays, I like Morton over K's. It's sitting at 4.5. And if you've watched Charlie Morton, it's been Jekyll and Hyde. And at the beginning of the year, he's the worst pitcher in baseball. Now, if you actually look at what he's done in his last 6-7 starts, he's been really good, but the K's have gone up immensely. The other game that I kind of like is the Tigers and Rangers. I talked about it a little bit this morning. I like Reese Olson a lot. I think he's just a guy that limits damage. And the same thing, I can't believe I'm going to recommend an underplay on a Patrick Corbin game, but he's been good this year. He's been good. I don't know what else to say. Like, he's just gotten the job done. I think the under is a solid play.
It's my favorite one of the slot. I'm right there with you. I'm on the under. Rangers, Tigers. I think the break was terrible for my Rangers team. I think it was fucking terrible because, remember, for most of the season, I've been the guy yapping to y'all, telling y'all how bad my team's offense has been. We've been cashing unders on the Texas Rangers all season. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the offense showed up. They started playing baseball offensively. I worry about them now immediately out of the break. They're still one of the most profitable under teams at home this season. I think Reese Olson comes in here, pitches well. And like Jeremy said, Patrick Corbin's been really good this season. I've said that a lot this year too. And I think this is just going to be a lower scoring game. I could make an argument going either way on the side. I'm going to leave it alone. I like the under here a lot. In this one. Rays, Orioles. I would actually go plus money Orioles with old man Morton. I am a hater. Everybody knows it. But I'm also a realistic hater. When you start playing well, I give you credit. And I've given Morton his flowers since playing well. Like Jeremy said, to start the season, he was the worst. And we was old man Morton this, old man Morton that, fading the hell out of him, cashing. As we still doing the same thing with Verlander. Verlander has shown us absolutely no reason or any sign, in my opinion, to think it's the tide's finna turn. But old man Morton now, as we refer to him, Big Unk, Big Unk Morton, he been balling. And I think this is a really good plus money price between two teams that are always battling. My biggest gripe with the Orioles, more often than not, be their pricing. I feel like the books have priced them like, the team they've been over the last couple seasons, not necessarily the team they've been this year. But at plus money today, I don't see any problems with them being overrated, overvalued. Bradley's solid. I have no bad words about Bradley. Really no terrible words about the Rays. But I would buy some stock here on Baltimore in this game. Full season for the remainder of the season, I would sell on the Rays. I would. They were my dark horse there for a little minute. I would sell. I don't think they're going to do it. They were good. They are good. They're sneaky. I don't think they push for that playoffs like a lot of people. It's crazy because I was on this wagon. Like, I'd say they're my dark horse, and then I'm now jumping off the wagon with it right here in my face, but I'm going to jump off. And then Twins, Rockies, I got to figure out what pattern the Twins finna be in before I get to betting on them. I'm not mad at that Buxton home run, though. I could play that easily here in Coors. Chris?
They instantly lose Unk status after one day to Charlie Morton.
Now, Charlie Morton was actually Big Unk first. They started calling him that first.
Yeah. So I'm like fake Unk.
No, you still Unk. It's okay. You still Unk.
Okay.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you now?
34.
Not Unk yet.
That's Unk.
When I was there with
up here, Unks are not 34. Maybe in Texas it's a little different.
What's the let me ask you this. What's the like
Actually,
on your,
you're wrong. I'm wrong.
I was gonna say, on your day-to-day, what's like the youngest age group you deal with on the day-to-day? I promise they be trying to put me in at 26. They be trying to put me in. I'm 25.
Day-to-day, I'm like
soon, but
low
30s.
Low
30s.
Low 30s, yeah.
I would say Unk status is like really, for my age group, I think we started calling people Unk like 29, 30, 31. Under like 29, 26 to 29, you're like big bro. And then you go to Unk.
So what's Jeremy?
I'm an old ass man. What are you talking about? Get off my lawn. I got my glasses on the tip of my nose, man. Your music's too loud. Turn it down.
Get off my lawn. It's crazy.
You know, you get to a certain point in life where some music starts to turn into noise, and you're like, when did this happen? I've turned into my dad. It's just unreal.
I like that.
I'm 46, by the way. I just look like I'm 66.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just waiting for the day
that
where
could
someone
still be Unk, though. That's still Unk range, too.
Old head and
Unk is a pretty big range, you know? And there's many different variations to Unk. So that could be OG status, too. That's OG. That's OG. Some OG.
So I'm in the middle. I'm not as old as Jeremy, and I'm older than Chris.
Yeah, no, I didn't have a choice yesterday. I was sandwiched between Jay and Brad, and I was just like, yeah, I'm Monk at that point.
Yeah, you know, we got different mix. Sometimes you be with the young crew, sometimes you be with the older crew. It's just how it be. And that's how Unk status is, you know. That's how it is.
Waiting for the day where Costy's like, what did you say?
Yeah. So my wife, this quick story. My wife doesn't like the TV loud at night. So I have to literally, when I'm in bed in our bedroom, I have to listen to everything with subtitles. I can't even have the sound on.
Why don't you just get headphones?
It's fucking terrible, man. I mean, when did I get to a point where I can't even watch my own TV with sound? I have to, like, now I'm used to it. So then when I have sound, it's not loud enough. I think I'm losing my hearing because I'm not actually hearing anything. So now I'm like confused. Am I really losing my hearing, or the fact that she won't let me play anything loud? It's.
I go to bed with the TV on. My wife just needs a sleeper timer.
You shouldn't have said confused. Now I just pictured Costy when he's like, I didn't take my medication. He shows up all haggard trying to figure out what's going on.
Can't have sound in my own house. Fuck it. The world is.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Sore subject, as you could tell.
I want to go with this Braves Yankees game, but I would really like to know who the Braves are starting here, because if it's Max Fried, I think we'd have to lean towards the Yankees just because Max Fried pitching in his old ballpark, spot where he actually pitched well for a long time, and I'm just thinking that maybe I have to start selling on the Braves. Maybe it's just too little, too late. We'll see. But like I said, I'd like to know who they're starting here. So if the Yankees come out with Max Fried, it'll be the Yankees for me. The other one I'm going to go with is Minnesota, Colorado. I'm going to go with Twins run line.
That's where I want it to be, but I just don't know if I trust them.
I know. The thing is, though, and it's just, I think it could be a high-scoring run line. Like 10-7. Paddock gets chased, but at the end of the day, who has the better bullpen? It's as much as Minnesota's bullpen has been ass at times this season, it's still Minnesota. So I just can't trust Kyle Freeland. For a guy that's born and raised in Colorado to struggle as much as he has at Coors Field in his career, especially this season, the ERA just under 7. I got to roll Twins run line here.
Durant.
The only one I like here, I'm on Detroit. I get it. You guys make a good case. Corbin has been substantially better than the last couple of years, but no run support. Detroit hits lefties really well. Detroit, coming into the break, definitely struggled for a team that was as dominant as they were. I think that was the best thing that happened to them after getting swept by Seattle. Again, Seattle had 3 really good pitchers and run support, and they were able to get to the Scoobles, the Mises, the Flahertys of the world. As good as Corbin is, the only thing that I worry in this one is not actually getting 3-4 runs out of Corbin. I'm really worried about the Detroit bullpen, but I think the break is going to help them. They've been really struggling of late, but still, they're throwing out another solid pitcher with Reese Olson. I just don't think Texas has been struggling to hit the ball, period. And you're getting basically even money. You're basically getting minus, I see some places you could actually even get plus 101, but basically it's a coin flip game. I'll take Detroit here.
Fair enough. If, for me, I didn't talk about it. If it's Max French fries, it's Yankees. And it's, Yankee style spot. It's run line, attacking plus money. If it's Max French fries. If it's anybody other than Max, I'm not betting it. I'm not betting. So, just my thoughts. And I just realized I don't think I made these last couple of graphics. Oops. I know I made one of them. I was supposed to make two more while we was doing the show. Did I make this one? And we got Diamondbacks, Cardinals. I think I made it. Maybe I did. We got Diamondbacks, Cardinals. Brandon Pfaadt versus Palante. We got Brewers versus the Dodgers. Glasnow versus Priester. And we have Astros, Mariners, Castillo versus Walter. Chris, I believe it's back to you.
I think it's you, isn't it?
Is it me?
Yeah, it is you.
Oh, I thought I went first last time. All right. I don't love anything in the slot. Nothing at all. But I will give you my thoughts on these games. Friday night at home at the crib, it would be a Los Serpiente style spot. Cardinals, I don't trust them nearly the same on the road. I think Diamondbacks, as big of a favorite as they are, speaks volume. Diamondbacks in a lean for me there. Dodgers, I think they're going to wake out of that funk they were in. I don't trust the Brewers the same way on the road. I trust them at home. I think the Monstars show up, and they probably show up pretty dominantly tonight. I would even think about maybe laying an extended with the Dodgers tonight. Their bats probably come out cracking. And Astros, Mariners, lean towards the under. Lean towards the under. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to lean towards the Brewers plus the 1.5. I might put someone on Brewers money line as well. I know it's the Dodgers, but this price with a Brewers team, it's still fairly solid, and I think you could easily argue has the much better bullpen. We saw Glasnow pitched well against these Brewers last time out, and just still did not get the win there. And I think that Priester, they've won his last 5 starts. He hasn't necessarily been effective in all of them, but I think Milwaukee back Priester up here enough, or at least get to the Dodger bullpen that they get the plus 1.5 cover, maybe outright win here. So give me the Brewers plus 1.5 on the money line. And I lean towards the over in St. Louis, Arizona. I originally liked Arizona when I didn't think it was Brandon Pfaadt, but if it is, I mean, he's been getting hit hard at home. The Cardinals still have a solid lineup. Andre Palante been pitching well, but the Diamondbacks for me are still a very dangerous lineup against right-handed pitching. So I'll roll with the over there.
Who's liable for a home run in that one today? I don't want a home run. Somebody in that Diamondbacks.
I like Burleson.
Okay.
Nate?
No, Alec. I like, not crashing your car with a pizza in it, right? Wasn't that Nate Burleson? He was like half naked or something.
No, that was me. That was me yesterday.
Oh,
if I'm going Arizona, I'm going Suarez. If I'm going St. Louis, I like Alec Burleson. Let's go Brendan Donovan.
Fair. Guys, how you feeling last slot of the day, my man?
The only one in this slot I like, I'll be on Seattle. Castillo has had at least 5 innings pitched in his last 4 or 5 starts. They've been winning behind him, 2 wins, 2 non-decisions, but the team has won all 4. Seattle, I am a little worried, like you said, Jay, coming out of the break. This team dominated Detroit. Now they're coming out here against Brandon Walter. Seattle has been hitting lefties really well over their last 10 games and at home. I'm just still trusting the steam to continue, with Seattle having a very strong lineup that could get to, and hit Walter. I mean, this is a very powerful starting pitching rotation and lineup. I mean, this team, I think, is going to be one of those teams that's going to heat up in the second half of the year. The bullpen scares me a little bit, but I think you get a good 6 innings out of Castillo. That should be enough here with all those bats behind in Seattle. I think laying a short favorite price is not going to hurt you. So Seattle for me.
Jeremy, how you feel to close us out today?
Yeah, I only got one. I kind of agree with Chris on the Arizona game. Like I was saying, I like Burleson today. He's minus 120 for over 1.5 bases. I think it's a good play. He's been swinging the stick well. And as Chris pointed out with Fott, like I actually like him as a pitcher, but it's hard to kind of pinpoint and say he's going to be good today when you give up 7 runs one day, none the next day. Now you give up 2. Oh, here's another bad start. He's just got to get it together. I wish Arizona would open the dome because I think it's like 110 degrees there, but that'll never happen. So, yeah, I would lean towards the over here. I like the bats in this game. And the other 2 games, I don't have a feel for the Dodgers and Glasnow just yet. Usually I like to attack starting pitchers that are in their second start after an injury, an extended injury period of time, which I think Manaea would fall into that today. So would Glasnow. I'm not saying it's a perfect science and I do it every time, but there are certain spots that I think, if you haven't pitched in a while, you throw your first game, those aches and pains and getting used to it in the second one, I think it affects these guys sometimes. So, but I stayed away from that. The only thing really there for me was the St. Louis over.
Fair enough, man. Anything y'all boys might have missed full card in Major League Baseball? Because that's it. That's all. We covered all 15 of them.
Nope.
Reds reverse run line.
What'd you say?
I said Reds reverse run line.
Still hating on the Mets.
Why you hating on?
It's just a hate.
It's not even Mets. It's Mets plus Manaea equals extra hate.
He's just a hater.
Equals that.
Man, we back at it. Feels good to have games again today. Of course, we are betting them, and the ones we love the most are our premiums, and you can find those over at the website pickdogs.com. Click the premium picks tab, and you can find all of our work right there. Of course, we have plenty of free content for all of you here on the channel, on the YouTube page that you can check out every single day. Chris, coming out of the break, man, you've had a really great July, a really good run here of recent betting baseball. With it returning today, what you got for the folks?
Yeah, I wanted to just sort of keep it light today, keep it very, not force anything too much, but I still got a 3-pack on the board, including my $19 pick-off play. Number 3 in baseball in the last 30 days, up $1,000 on $100 bets in the last 30 days as well overall. So make sure that you check something out. Pair me up with Jay, pair me up with Jeremy, or pair all 3 of us up. Pair us up with any of the other cappers at the website. But this is a great time to still hop on something. Christmas in July. Best time of the year to get a yearly pass. It's going to be the best price that you can get on it usually. So make sure that you check that out. Use the promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase. Let's start the second half the same way we finished the first.
Let's do it. Cassie Durant, what's going on at Safer Syndicate Group with, coming out of the dog days of summer here soon. But while we're still in them, I know you got something special that you've been working on. What y'all got going on right now?
So traditionally, you could always call me and we could talk about your options of buying into a syndicate betting operation. Right now, as we're heading into the dog days of summer, it's really, I'm working one-on-one with Jay Yang on his product as well as Big Al. But I just always make this comment to anybody that's watching the show. If you're buying something from Jeremy, from Chris, or Jay, do it long-term. You're going to take the volatility. If you do 10 games, completely random. If you do 50 games, it's completely random. If you do hundreds of games like a season, you're going to make money if you follow the leaderboards. These guys are as transparent as it comes. So I don't say that. I don't make anything more from promoting you guys, but I've been doing this for quite a while, and these guys are exceptional at their craft. So take advantage of their seasonal promotions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jeremy, what you got going on, my man, on this beautiful Money Making Friday?
Yeah, somebody said it was a pretty kind of like quiet, relaxed show. So I was just going to ask the question: if I have to cancel an appointment at the sperm bank, do I just call them and tell them I can't come? Or anyway, let me move on. Yeah, I got a bunch of plays today. I usually try to put up a 3-pack. I have a 5. I call it my 5-run homer. It's my 5 favorite baseball plays and a bunch of individuals. Baseball that last week, I don't know how many games there were, but there were 4 games that I had that 8 runs were scored after the 8th inning. And only one of them I won. So that would have been the Royals and I forget who they were playing, maybe the Mets. But yeah, I got burned in a couple games, which was rough. You hope it kind of evens out. So I look at it like this. I'm really excited about today's slate. I think it's a really good slate. And I have 5 plays. You can buy them individually. You can pair me up with one of those guys. So I'll stop selling myself. But yeah, I think it's a good day.
There you go, man. Hop on with Jeremy.
Hop on with Jeremy. Call Destiny. Destiny's always available. Then you'll show up to this destination.
Chris might have cashed her out last night, so she might not be available. Hey, man, just saying.
Some people work double shift, Jay.
True.
You didn't take that plus $1,000 you're up, Chris, and go to the ATM at the club, did you? No.
Jay, what do you have to get today over at Pick Down? All of a sudden, my plus 1,000 went down to minus 500, and it's like,
man, oh man, Money Making Friday. Love having baseball back. And I got a couple plays for y'all. I could have went real heavy today because I really like today's card. I really do. But I kind of dialed it back. I have 3 plays as of right now. I could very well add 2 more. We'll see here momentarily, but I for sure have 3 for y'all. You can get those in a 3-pack. You can scoop up the top play individually. Over the last month or so, we've been putting up great units in baseball overall and on the top play. So, just trying to keep it rolling. Been, putting in the work, seeing the results, trying to keep it rolling. That's it. That's all. So hop on me and let's continue to do the damn thing. Ladies and gentlemen. You know what time of the show it is, man. It's parlay time. Parlay. What y'all got for me, ladies and gentlemen? Or not ladies and gentlemen. What y'all got for me, gentlemen? There's no ladies today on the show.
You get into one of those modes, and also you just
yeah.
You just all lose all sense of time. Okay, let's go with the Twins. Let's go with the under in White Sox Pirates and the Phillies on the run line.
3-teamer from the franchise. Costi, Durant.
We're going to go 3-teamer. Nationals plus money at home. Miami money Marlins plus money at home. And then the third one here, we're going to take the Colorado Rockies plus money at home.
Okay. Jeremy.
Yeah, I usually try to give out either a same game parlay or what I call a lottery ticket. I got one that's 15-1 today, but this is prop bets. I like Jose Ramirez over 1.5 bases. It's minus 110. O'Neal Cruz, the homer. I believe he's like plus 390. And can I read my own handwriting? Ryan Jeffers over 1.5 bases. Again, 15-1 if it hits. I like it a lot today.
I got 2 of them for y'all. We're going to go with the old man parlay. We're going to rock with old man Morton and take the Orioles at plus money. And we're going to fade old man Verlander. And we're going to take the Blue Jays on the money line. So a little 2-teamer, Brad Jovan style. And then the other one, I'm just going to rock with all my guys today so I can get the itch out of my system. Put them in a parlay that way as it's 1 bet instead of 4 or however else it plays out. So we're going to rock with Knock Knock.
Jesus.
Who's there? It's Jesus.
Costi opened the door before it.
Jesus Luzardo is going to kick the crap out of the Angels today. That's going to be the first leg of that one. We're going to rock with JP. Sears is open. I don't care if Costi says it's closed.
Nah, it's closed, man. I'm telling you. I went there this morning. I promise you. I tried to get a dryer. It was closed.
You were there too early.
Yeah, you went at 7 a.m. The time on the door clearly says 10.
It clearly says 10.
We taking JP today. Sandy, I believe in you, baby. Get your shit together. You still one of my guys. I'm going to rock with you. Give me the money. Marlins home dog. And last but not least, Chris. What you talking about? Friday night, Citi Field. We don't care about your family in Atlanta.
That's not very nice. My family in Atlanta likes you.
I love you and family in Atlanta, Chris.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's a New York Money Mets style night, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. So 4-teamer for y'all, parlay. Rocking with our guys. See how it plays out. All right. Here we go. We did it. Made it to the end of the show, man. We talked about it all, everything under the sun. Tomorrow's morning show will be an hour earlier. Same time as it usually is, 9 o'clock Central, 10 Eastern. Be here or be square. Full schedule of Major League Baseball. We'll talk about it all. Yeah. I've been thinking about what to do with football coming back. I don't know. I kind of want y'all's thoughts on it. Should we right now? Because sometimes, we bleed in too, We'll talk about it kind of behind the scenes. But at that time with football coming back, football usually starts at what time? 11 on Saturdays?
No, it's we everything's East Coast time, Jay. Nobody understands Central.
Oh my God.
I was just going to ask him, is that awkward being in
I'll
Central
say
time?
it.
Because I feel like
I'll just say because I am on that
Weird.
time, but he's not responsible. 12 Eastern.
12.
Central time is the best time. I'm dying on that hill. I'm sorry. But anyway,
No,
I
Pacific time is
understand
the
everybody else runs on Eastern. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But
Pacific time is the best time.
no, it's not.
Hawaii
Yes, it
time
is.
is the best time. We can keep going backwards.
What?
Anyways, we'll discuss.
The best is when I record with Jay Yang and it's 5 p.m. here and it's 5 a.m. there the following day. I'm like, did you see the future? I say it to him every time.
Fair. I ain't got nothing else for y'all. That's it. Anything else, Costi? Jeremy? Chris?
not for me.
I always remember when Shamanaya would get hit in the face with a bat.
Oh, wow.
A lot of hate, Chris.
And a lot of hate.
I'm sorry. It's my bit. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna apologize. Actually, no, I'm not gonna apologize for it. My bit.
You might get a Shamanaya IG message saying, dude, I was going to wish you a happy birthday, but instead you trashed me on the morning show.
See y'all tomorrow.
Shove it.
Make it a winning day. Chris, say hi to Destiny for me.